Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 20 of Let's Play Nioh 2 Remastered. I'm just going to go ahead quickly and learn my Paralysis Shuriken to bring it down to 1. Now I can use even more stuff soon. Let's grab this Gosaku the Pilgrim, and we actually want to... yeah, don't go for the Gaki, instead go for this guy. And if you can... perfect. So do that. Get this Kodama, which is the final one for the mission. And then drop on this Karakasa umbrella, I meant to say. And then we're good. Now, will I... oh, he actually went down a different path. I cannot believe I got away with that. I thought for sure I would have been... no. Oh, this is bad. Oh, I don't know if I ever explained it, but on my... is it my gloves? I can't remember which piece it was on. On one of my pieces of gear, I'll quickly go through it. Here, on my leg pieces. Let me deal with this guy first. I have an ability called Faster... no! Oh, Gosaku, you're back. I have an ability called Faster Winded Recovery, and it's pretty good actually. What it does is, when you run out of ki, you get winded and you get exhausted. And the game puts you in a state where you basically can't do anything. I think... you might be able to block. I can't remember. There's something about that where it's a little weird, but you might be able to block. Also, my proficiency with the sword is now higher than my axe proficiency. That's how quickly I did it. We're not even all the way through the second main mission, and I already have more proficiency than my axe. Or I'm already higher level and more proficiency. Anyway, and then Faster Winded Recovery essentially enables you to recover from that state a little bit quicker. So it's pretty good. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to have a stacking effect. So for example, you can get it on quite a few pieces of gear, but it doesn't seem to stack. Also, before we continue. Now I really did want to try that sort of meditation thing, but I think I'm actually going to hold on to my sword skill point, and you'll see why after we complete this mission. Let's see if I can run at this guy. Yeah, another tactic you can use is to sprint with the, like while in... oop, press wrong button. Sprint while in high stance and then just press square and he'll do this jumping attack. And if you aim it right, I got quite lucky there. No. Oh, thank you, Gosaku. Thank you. I would have been done for. Nice. If you aim it right, you'll jump and attack its horns perfectly, like I did there. Did I get everything? I think I got everything. Yeah. And now I got to get one more hot spring, which is just over here near the beginning. Yeah, so look at this floodgate thing. You close the floodgate and then you're right near the beginning. So I'm going to go this way first. Get the hot spring. I guess technically I could leave it for last. Unfortunately my acolyte doesn't want to join me. And there's one little more, one tiny more, that sentence doesn't make sense, but anyway. One tiny place more to explore, something like that. And, oh, it's you. I'll just throw one of these at you. Oh, there was two? Okay, I guess there was two. And let me check, because I think this might be the first time you find a sticky pot. Yes, no, it's not, sorry. Throw it at an enemy to prevent them from using items or switching weapons. So it's only really good for, I mean, it can kind of be like a multiplayer thing, but I guess you could technically use it against like this guy, for example, like any types of revenants or human weapons, humans. But yeah, it's nothing that special. Like there, he was trying to use an item. Alright, well, we're doing pretty well. I used up my bombs. Now, I should be able, let me see something. I'm gonna use this shrine so I can get my stuff back. Will this give me shrapnel bombs and all that? And also, let's have a look at the ready jutsu. I can ready something else. I could do that. I can do that? Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting to be able to do the shrapnel bombs, but I'll do that. What should I do for this one? Should I use paralysis? I don't know if this boss is weak to paralysis. Let me just check something. No, I don't have it open anymore. I was like looking at it before, but I forgot. Apparently, I know it's weak to purification, so I guess technically I should be using that. Let me try that. I'll just use 3 of those instead. Okay, let's try this. This boss, it can be a little difficult. Oh, I didn't recover. Wait, E. Do I not have like regular? Let me say something. I have 10 here. Oh, okay. I don't have the shrapnel bombs. I've run out. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and now to go towards the boss. What's going on with these trees here? Yeah, Heaven's Flash, whatever it's called, is really good against small enemies. Alright, Gosaku is with me for this fight. Let's see if we can do it.
Yoshi, あれだ。俺に任せろ。怖い。かなり怖い。頼んだぞ。
Okay, let us fight Kamaitachi. This is a fairly difficult boss. I actually want to just see if it can be affected by paralysis. No. Well, I mean it probably could, but it's very resistant to it. That's fine. Alright, so let's use Purification. What you want to do, as long as you've got a lot of... as long as you've got a decent amount of defense in your gear, it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, Fire seems to work okay. Just make sure you're blocking a lot. Oh, Purification's going as well. Nice. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's use this. Spit. Poison's working well too. Ooh, hello. Come on. Yes! Time for the finish. Oh, I can actually... I didn't realize I could smash him again. He's poisoned. Lol. Wait, I just need a few more anima, a little bit more anima to use. Oh, he's not poisoned anymore. Damn. Alright, let me use the, let me use this. Go, Gosaku. Roll. He's a very strange boss. Let's do it again. When he uses that, brute counter is perfect for it. Wait, he's done. Oh man. Demolished. Absolutely demolished. I'm telling you right now, all of that was my gear set and my... Well, even... Here's another thing. My weapon, like this one that I'm using, it's only level 26. I could have been using this one here, the Timer Kuniyuki, which is level 36 and has a lot more damage. But it's honestly, the gear setup, everything that I've got going is making this really easy. Because I was barely taking any damage. And I didn't realize I had another grapple opportunity after I used my first one. So I pressed triangle and he uses the... That's another thing, that's different to the first game. In the first game he would use whatever weapon you were using, but in this game he uses his dagger here that's behind his back. And yeah, I used it and then I could use another one while I was in the yokai shift form, so really cool. Alright, let's continue, watch the next cutscene.
Yes, yes.
木を切るなら任せろだとよ。はあ。皆も戻ってきたみてえだ。
ったろ無名。これが藤吉郎流殺さずにして勝つ無害なあやかしもいるんだな、秀の字。よし、じゃあ砦を直しに戻ろう。一晩あれば十分だろう。
Alright, and lo and behold, a castle built in a single night. Just goes to show the power of the likes of Karaku and the Kamaitachi. But we wouldn't have gotten their support without you. I sure lucked out pairing up with you, partner. With this new base, we can launch an attack on Inabayama Castle, the enemy's stronghold. Let's go and report to Lord Nobunaga right away. But remember to give Mataza all the credit. It'll go a long way to getting him back in Lord Nobunaga's good graces, and we won't draw any unwanted attention from Katsui and the others. We'll be killing two birds with one stone. The soul cores were purified and can now be attuned. This is for my very first playthrough, I loved this this soul core. It is really, really powerful. It's got this ability called Rising Winds, and it hits the enemy so many times and just obliterates their key gauge and makes them just, you know, die very, very quickly. So it's really good. Twilight Mission Blood on the Wind unlocked, which is basically a Twilight version of that. And this is why I saved my skill point. You get the dojo missions, the Way of the Warrior Adept, the Way of the Ninja Adept, and the Way of Onmyo Adept. And Twilight Mission has changed. Now, the other thing with the dojo missions is I can't do, annoyingly, I can't do the Onmyo one because you need 30,000 and I only have 13,000. As I said, Onmyo is the most difficult one to level up, but at least my ninja is just above it and my weapon is above as well. So we're going to do these. I just wanted to check, let me do a level real quick because I wanted to do, I actually kind of want to do stamina because I think I need to use a different piece of gear, but I'm just going to put this last point in skill. I'm also going to quickly grab this one samurai skill point, and I was noticing something yesterday that I might be missing. Yes, this one. Increases key recovery when you switch stances during flux. So this is what I forgot to do. Changing to another stance on a successful key pulse increases the amount of key recovered. So if you're in mid stance, you change to high or low when you key pulse. So instead of just pressing R1, you press the R1 triangle or R1X. You'll gain more key. And then this one gives you a speedier key recovery when you do that while using flux. And some of these other ones are really good too. So I'm just going to quickly grab this, even though some of these other ones are good too. I'll grab that. Let's grab a Shifling skill point. I grabbed, I think it was this one. Yeah, that one's not bad. Maximum anima. Damage dealt by your next yokai ability when you successfully perform a burst counter. That's pretty good. Let's grab that one. Increases the damage dealt by your next yokai ability when you successfully perform a burst counter. So let's just do that. Don't worry about the sword point. Let's quickly do the dojo missions. So we can only do warrior and ninja at the moment. It's about time we had another training session. Watching your movements, it seems you've well and truly mastered the basics of defensive movement. Now you will truly be entering unknown territory. I shall be your opponent. Come at me with all you've got. Sukohara Botuden? Was that what his name was? Sukahara. I'm gonna fight him in a sec. Sukahara Bokuden. Alright, so this guy, he's not the easiest guy in the world. You get a sword and you get your abilities, but apart from that you don't have anything else. So like using like haze is really good. And if you know how like when, ooh, that's bad. If you know when the sword is going to attack, then you can do well. This is kind of tough to... Nice. I cannot believe that happened. Another good move is this. So you dodge backwards and just press square. And depending on what stance you're in, you get different moves like that, for example. Alright, let me actually get serious mode. That's a great move. That move is called Flowing Shadow. We won't be able to get that for a little bit, but it's a very, very good move. What? What? There are some movements in this game where I'm like, what happened there? Like, who was in charge of designing that? Because it looks... we should have done one more. Yeah, this is not the easiest fight in the world, so just be aware. Sword key is not a bad idea, actually. Like that. And then some sort of celerity to knock him over. I always go for a high stance strong attack after doing a final blow on the ground. He still has a lot of ki, so I'm going to try and let him use that up a little bit. Good. Oh. Do one of these. Oh crap. Don't. Thank you. Game is being very kind. This music is very... like it was swelling quite a lot. Okay, thank you, I had just enough. Mine. Yes, alright, cool. I beat him. I got some Master Swordsman's robes, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's speak. His katana looks so much huger, bigger than mine. It's basically, well, I guess, yeah, it's sort of aligns with his height. He's supposed to, well, he's very tall. Alright, let's see. You certainly exhibit accomplished swordsmanship, more than enough for you to hold your own on the battlefield at the very least. You are still a little rough around the edges, but that's nothing that some time on the battlefield won't smooth out. Well, I'm looking forward to our next session together. Oh, and do your best not to die before then. Samurai locks and all that kind of stuff. Alright, let's go to the dojo and do the ninja one. It seems you're getting used to moving like a ninja. Your footwork tells me as much. Now, Tokichiro asked me to move on to your next lesson, so I've brought some of my disciples along today. This will be good practice for them too. Sounds like fun, right? Just don't lose focus. They won't go easy on you, trust me. Okay, ninjutsu time. I actually think that was a new one there, but I didn't read it. Sorry. Well, shall we begin? Alright, we have access to poison shurikens, gallnut broth, caltrops, and that's it. So what we do is we just wait for them to attack, put some caltrops to slow their movement, and then you can, you know, throw a poison shuriken at them, hit them with a couple of attacks to cause poison and just regular damage. Here comes some more. Let's throw some caltrops, Poison shuriken. Okay, they use caltrops as their own. This is a big boy. Caltrops slow your movement and last quite a while. God, okay. Remember, you do have access to elixirs. Alright, so the big boy is out of keys, so I'm going to get him to do that. Poison, I missed. Poison, I got him. Beautiful, and he should die here. Excellent, and that's it. That's the whole mission. That will suffice. So you were entirely adequate. Yes, I love being called adequate. Okay, so we haven't got much time left. Let's just see how the rest of this goes. You really have gotten a whole heap better, though I'm a little concerned by just how weak my disciples are. I guess that makes you my top student, right? Well, at least you're keeping things interesting for me. Now, how you use your skills is completely up to you, of course. I just hope they come in handy. Be Quiet, Ninja Locks, Writing Set, and Shinobi Box. You get the following titles. Rice Collector, that is for... it's like for collecting a certain amount of rice, but... I always forget how... it's like divine rice, right? Even if it is, I don't... there we go, Rice Collector. Total amount of divine rice acquired exceeded 100. Jeez, got a lot from that one because it only gave it to me then. Okay, let's not worry about that. We'll just get a little bit of a gold earned and we'll grab some other realm resistance. Let's learn some skills. So this is why I didn't use any, didn't use my sword point, because now I can learn, say, moves that are like a little bit further away. So for example, this one here, Shadow Sword, finish off a strong attack by striking the enemy with the sword scabbard. I couldn't learn Light in Darkness because it requires the Way of the Warrior Adept, but now I can. It allows me to use triangle after I perform Shadow Sword to do this really crazy move that says to step forward and perform a lightning fast upward and downward slice. So it's like you do 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 hits, which is really powerful. It's a very, very good move. So I'm going to grab that. Sort of Discernment. It's not that great, but it can be okay. It basically just hits the enemy with your scabbard. Blue Moon is cool. It says ready your stance and take a focusing breath to increase your attack power. And then you can use Omni Slice. Oh, well, we can't do this one yet. But yeah, he does this crazy attack out of it, which is new to Nioh 2. And of course we want to get the crazy good Backwave Tempest. So we could get Tempest before, and we could get Backwave. Sorry, it's Backwave 2. When Backwave succeeds, follow up with Tempest. So you just press like L1, L1. So yeah, you couldn't get this one. So I need 1, 2, 3 points, which I should still be able to get at some point. Onyo Magic. What else do I want to get? I really want to get some good stuff here, but I'm a bit nervous about picking certain things. Pure Mind is good, just to do that. Lightning Talisman, Water Talisman, I kind of want to get those. You know what, let's grab... Where's Purification? Purification is just like level 1, right? Ah, I wanted to get Luckbringer. Let me get Luckbringer, and again, because I kind of want to use it. And I want to get... It's one of these, isn't it? Or is it at the bottom? I think it's at the bottom. This one. Onyo Magic capacity by 3, so I need to get all this stuff to get there. Alright, we'll get there soon. Alright, and we're pretty much out of time. Is there anything else I can do? I probably should, like, look at... What was the gear piece? I just want to have a look. It was this one, right? I don't want to lose my luck, but it is really good to get this. Elemental damage taken. What was it called again? Nioh. Okay, yeah, I got this one. Alright, I think I'll figure some stuff out for next time, and we'll go from there. Let me just see, blacksmith. No, okay. Oh, I keep forgetting to check special finds. Let's have a quick look. And I haven't spent enough money in here. Yeah, nothing too special. So I'll figure that out. Alright, for now I want to thank you all for watching episode 20 of Let's Platinum Nioh 2 Remastered. My name's Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.